The Queen's recent upbeat behaviour has been branded as jarring by a royal commentator, who expressed his shock at Her Majesty's happy and relaxed nature during recent public appearances. Since the death of her husband Prince Philip in April, the Queen has put on a happy face for the public and has attended several high-profile engagements. Royally Us host Molly Mulshine said, "I think she has to put on a happy face for the public, but also that's not really in line with the British stiff upper lip. Maybe she's sending a message that she's a little bit more in her feelings and emotions than she would've been in the past." If you look at photos of her from the 80s and 90s, she never cracks a smile. Co-host Joe Drake agreed and said, "Maybe that's why it's so jarring. In these pictures I see, it's full teeth, she looks like she's having the time of her life." Tory MP wants everyone in UK to have portrait of the Queen. Our pride in being British. The Queen was recently praised for her appearances during the G7 summit weekend in Cornwall on June 11 to 13. On Friday, June 11, she hosted world leaders for an evening reception at the Eden Project and was seen joking whilst taking a commemorative photograph. She also hosted US President Joe Biden and his wife Jill Biden for afternoon tea at Windsor Castle. The meeting was reportedly a success, with the President and First Lady stay an additional 10 minutes past their allocated time to converse with Her Majesty. In a later press interview, President Biden spoke of the Queen's generosity and said, "I don't think she'd be insulted, but she reminded me of my mother. In terms of the look of her and just the generosity. She was very gracious." During an engagement with Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison later in the week, he teased her about her success at the G7 summit. After greeting the Queen in the Oak Room of Windsor Castle, he said, "You were quite the hit. Everyone was talking about you at dinner the next night." The Queen is expected to travel to Scotland for a 4-day tour next week, to visit organisations celebrating Scottish heritage and community. Diana statue blow. William and Harry forced to scrap large ceremony for unveiling royal family live. Harry uses HRH title on Lilibet's birth certificate despite Megxit. Prince George told about his future role as king sometime around his 7th birthday. The Queen has been praised for her commitment to public duty in light of losing her husband of over 7 decades, Prince Philip. Prince Philip passed away on April 9 at Windsor Castle, with the Queen at his bedside. During a speech at their golden wedding anniversary in 1997, the Queen had described him as her strength and stay all these years. At the time of his death, he was 99 years old and was the longest-serving consort in British history.